being created come alive at these parks, it's a dream come true for me. It's beyond a dream. And and actually one of the absolute best parts of my job is I get to work with Walt Disney Imagineering as well, and helping with a lot of these projects. And Imagineering is an unbelievable place because, you know, at our animation studios, we do a lot of drawings and the animation's created within the computers, but you go to Imagineering and there's models and stuff, and it's so much fun. It's like the folks that organize my schedule know, they can't get me out of Imagineering. You know, I love it there so much, and we have so much amazing ideas for the Pixar characters in all the resorts, and it's super fun.
That's great. You know, John, I think there may be more opportunity to bring Pixar to life.
What? Really?
Yeah, because
I'm so excited. What, Bob? Tell me. Wait for it. Next summer, Paradise Pier becomes Pixar Pier. Yeah! This is really awesome.
Bing bong, bing
We're going to have a home in Disney California Adventure, which I love this park. And for all these Pixar characters, it's going to be the home for Pixar characters. There's going to be, oh man, they're going to be all over the place. Of course, who likes Toy Story Mania? Well, you know it's the home of Toy Story Mania. Well, the whole pier becomes a home for so many other Pixar characters. It's going to be fantastic. Maybe some new rides too.
I think we can do that.
I love asking him questions in front of 7,000 people. Great.
So, John.
Pixar Pier. Pixar Pier.
Pixar Pier. So, what about this fall? Is there anything new coming to Cars Land for this fall?
Why, yes. Okay, you know how we like to celebrate Halloween, right? And Halloween's become really, really big in the parks, right? Well, did you know that the citizens of Radiator Springs celebrate Halloween too?
Who knew?
Coming this season will be the first ever Cars Land Halloween experience. It's going to be a complete overlay of the entire land to Halloween. And you'll see your favorite citizens of Radiator Springs maybe dressed up for the holiday too. Pretty cool. Starts this Halloween too.
So, John, we're looking forward to all these new developments at Disney California Adventure and at Disneyland for Pixar. Big Pixar time for us.
Yeah.
Any parting words for the team here?
Well, I tell you what, when we create our films, we want them to last forever in people's homes. And what's the greatest thing about being part of this company is that we have these incredible parks and resorts around the world so that our characters can stay alive, you know, in all these resorts for all of you. And we're so proud to be a part of that tradition and to be able to keep feeding amazing new stories and characters to stay alive in the parks forever. And I'm so excited. And the Imagineers are unbelievable in how they come up with the creative ideas to keep our characters alive forever. So.
Well, thank you, John. I know
Thank
you're a
you,
busy
Bob.
guy this week. Thank you very much. So we're working to bring other stories to life as well. And the latest example is Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. This high-intensity, action-packed adventure with these superheroes is getting rave reviews. In fact, in just 2 months after it opened, it's already the highest-rated attraction at Disneyland Resort. And as you know, when it opened, we said that it would only be the beginning of what would become an even larger superhero presence at Disney California Adventure. Now, I'm guessing that some of you might have noticed this hat. I figured. And of course, it created a lot of online speculation. So I'd like to bring out a friend of ours who might have some idea of what's going on here because he always has a lot to say. Please join me in welcoming from Walt Disney World, Baby Groot. Hey Groot, welcome to D23 Expo. Is there anything you'd like to say to all of our biggest fans? Okay, I think they're pretty excited to see you too. What, hold on. What do you mean? They love you. How many Flora Colossus have bred in their own likeness? I know. There's 7,000 people out there who've been sharing a lot about what's new at Walt Disney Parks and Resorts. Groot, we talked about this during rehearsal. You weren't supposed to tell him all that. It's way too early. Oh, all right. Well, since Groot spilled the beans, I might as well elaborate. Soon the Guardians will be joined by Spider-Man and the Avengers. In what will become a completely immersive superhero universe at Disney California Adventure. These new stories will build on the success of Guardians of the Galaxy, Mission Breakout, and create a place where you can team up with your favorite heroes like never before. Now, we can't share too many details yet. Our Imagineers and our friends at Marvel are working hand in hand on this, but I'm confident that they'll outdo themselves once again. Thanks for all your help, Groot. It was great having you here, but it's time to say goodbye. Have a magical day. Thank you, Groot. So stay tuned because Marvel fans have a lot more to hear about this, and we're really working hard on the development, and it's going to be spectacular. So as I mentioned before, we're lucky to have a treasure trove of stories and characters, and that's why we can do all this and more, including our work to expand our Marvel presence in Hong Kong. And now closer to home, one of our most classic shows, Fantasmic, which coincidentally is a favorite of mine, was getting a little update while the Rivers of America was being refurbished, right? We all know that. Now, how many of you might have missed it while it was away? So I'm guessing many of you know that it's officially coming back on Monday for Disneyland's birthday. But you know, we thought, since our very best friends are in town, that maybe I'd pull a few strings here and there and ensure that Fantasmic comes back tonight. But that's not all, because we're guessing that many of you already are planning to visit Disneyland maybe over the weekend. So for those of you that have tickets, we have a great opportunity for you. How about reserved seating for Fantasmic? Okay, so just a small piece of logistics here. 7,000 of you, all right? At the end of the presentation today, you're going to receive a credential, all right? After the show, take it to the stage pass on the expo floor. You have until 7 p.m. Repeat, you have until 7 p.m. There you'll receive a wristband for one of 4 Fantasmic showtimes, either tonight or tomorrow night.
Yes!
But don't worry, there's enough for everyone. Don't worry, there's enough for everyone. We really do hope you can see the return of this beloved show. And as you can see, we have quite a few things going on, and we're not slowing down. And while we like to take time to celebrate our past, we honestly could not be more excited about our future. As Walt once said, we keep moving forward, trying new things. And with you and our cast along for the ride, we know that the best is yet to come. Whether it's new shows, new attractions, new lands, new transportation. We are looking at every single detail to give you even more magic and happiness as you spend your time with us, to exceed your expectations today, tomorrow, and into the future. Because like you, we like to dream big, and we can't wait to share so many new surprises and new experiences with all of you to make your new memories. Now, at the beginning of the show, I mentioned how important guest letters are to us. And I like to share part of one of my favorites with you.
Dear Disney, while most parents look forward to a day at Disneyland, it's not always that way for my wife Nancy and me. Our son Trey is 6 years old and he's autistic. On our latest visit, Trey told us that he wanted a balloon. And not just any balloon. It had to be a clear balloon with a green Mickey Mouse inside. On our way out of the park that evening, we looked up and down Main Street for a balloon seller, but we couldn't find one. Trey was starting to get upset. My wife promised Trey that she would find him a balloon, and off she went. While she was only gone for maybe half an hour, it seemed like an eternity. Suddenly, he leaped out of the stroller and started to run away. He ran past several people on Main Street and into Nancy's arms. She was holding a clear balloon with a Mickey Mouse inside. It was green. Trey was jumping for joy. Nancy told me that she'd found 2 cast members. She asked them about balloons. They told her that there weren't any more for sale. Either they saw the horror on her face or they just cared that much. Because they went backstage on their own initiative to find her a green balloon. To us, that day will always be priceless. We will never forget that green balloon.